Tomorrow, state lawmakers will be back at the State House for Organization Day. Now, this comes as we learn lawmakers won't meet in December because state Senate leaders say they don't have enough votes to support redrawing Indiana's congressional districts. President Donald Trump continued his criticism of state lawmakers this afternoon, again calling out Senate President Pro Tem Roderick Bray, saying lines are forming to run against him and others who do not support redistricting. It's part of the White House push for Republican-led states to change their congressional maps ahead of schedule to help Republicans retain control of the House after next year's midterm elections. Now, Governor Mike Braun says he spoke with President Trump today and remains committed to redistricting. And tonight I spoke with political expert Dr. Greg Shufelt at the University of Indianapolis. He says Governor Braun can urge lawmakers to get on board, but at the end of the day, it's up to state lawmakers whether new maps are approved.
Indiana, like many other states, their state legislature controls the process, and a simple majority in both the state House and the state Senate, and then signed by the governor, would implement new maps.
Now that state Senate leaders say they won't consider mid-decade redistricting in December, I asked Dr. Shufelt, what's next?
But there is nothing that necessarily precludes the General Assembly from bringing this issue up when they meet again in January. And so while Friday's news might have been viewed as a huge success for perhaps supporters of democracy, or at least those opposed to a mid-decade redistricting, the fight is surely not over anytime soon.
What can he do if the decision is left with lawmakers right now?
So without casting aspersions towards Governor Braun, in general, Indiana has what we would consider to be a weak governor state. Compared to other states, our governor can call a special session, but he doesn't necessarily have the power to compel the state Senate to convene.
Tonight, Republican Senate Blake Dorio, who represents Goshen, released a statement saying instead of redistricting, Republicans should focus on flipping Indiana Congressional District 1, which is currently held by a Democrat.
We're seeing this kind of Republican on Republican rhetoric that perhaps we're not used to seeing in Indiana. And so I think it might present an opportunity for Indiana's Republican supermajority to figure out, what does it mean to be a Republican in the Hoosier state?
Shufelt says it's a waiting game now to see what will happen in the coming days. Tomorrow, a rally at the State House in favor of redistricting is happening at 11 a.m.